Hello, hello children. Today I'm going to start another part of this set theory, that is complement of a set. Okay, complement of a set. Just to think about this, diagrammatically you can understand easily and quickly. Okay, so this is the universal set U. Okay, universal set is represented by rectangle, and this represents a set. Let it be set A. Okay, then how can you describe these elements? How can you describe these elements which do not belong to A? That is only A dash. This part is called as A prime or complement complement of set A. So let us define let us define let U be the universal set, and U be the universal set, and A is a subset of U. Okay, so in the universal set, A is a subset of U because all the elements of A are there in U. So A is a subset of U. Let U be the universal set and A is a subset of U. Then the elements of U, universal set, the elements of U that do not belong to A. Okay, then the elements, the set, then the set of elements of U, set of elements of U that does not belong to A is called as the complement of set A. It is written as it is written as a dash, a prime, or a complement. Okay, so in set builder form, how it can be represented? Now, complement A, okay, or A complement is the set here X such that X belongs to U and X doesn't belong to A. Okay, this is the uh, set builder form, the definition of set builder form for difference of two sets. Already you have read that one, I think. A minus B means X belongs to A and X doesn't belong to B. So it is X, so that X is the element that belongs to U but doesn't belong to A. So belongs to U and X doesn't belong to A. Okay, so this is the definition of uh, complement of a set. Or you can write L dash is equal to U minus A. Now, this element represents what? This is U minus A. Belongs to U but doesn't belong to A. This is the complement of a set. Okay. So anything, any set is given So while finding the complement set, just subtract it from its universal set. For example, U is given 3, 5, 9, 13. A is given 3, 7. Then here A prime is equal to U minus A. So 3, 5, 9, 13 minus 3, 3, 9. So from 3, 5, 9, 13, 3, 9 you subtract. Then you will get 5, 13. So this is addition. Okay. Or complement of A. Okay. Next. Let us discuss about the properties of complement of a set. Complement of a set, its property. Some properties of some properties of complement set. Okay, there are some properties. Property one, here let me write the properties and here we will explain that one. First property is A union arrays. A union array is equal to U. Okay, always the union of a set and its complement. Okay, union of a set and its complement is always a universal set. Okay. Similarly, a a intersection address is equal to 5. Empty set. Okay. Set and intersection of its complement will be an empty set. All will derive. Okay. So this is called as law of law of complement. Law of complement. Okay. Or complement law. Then one of the most important law, union, complement of union of two sets, okay, is equal to complement A intersection complement B. Okay, this is one, and another one, A intersection B complement is equal to A complement union B complement. Okay, this is the famous law that is called as De Morgan's law. This is your De Morgan's law. Okay, this is a famous law, De Morgan's law. Next, complement. This is called as the law of double complement. Complement of a complement is equal to the set itself. Okay, complement of a complement is the set itself. Okay, this law is known as double 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 complement law. Okay, double complementation law or law of double complementation. Okay, this all the properties are very important. Okay, law of empty set and universal set. Complement of phi is u and complement of u is phi. Okay, complement of phi is u and complement of a universal set is always an empty set. Okay, this is called as laws of empty set and universal laws of empty set and universal set. Okay, now we'll derive all these. Okay, by using diagram. First, A union A dash is equal to U. Hmm? This is A and this is okay. A union A dash. So what is A here? This is A. Okay, this is A. Then A dash. A dash. A dash means the elements that doesn't belong to A. Let us give other some different heading. Okay, so here this is A, this is A, and this is A dash complemented. Okay, now it's union. Okay, so union means you have to show all the elements of this and this. So this becomes okay. A union A dash. A union A dash means you have to show all the elements of A and A dash. That means you have to show this. You have to show this. Okay. So what is this? What is the shaded portion now? Now this is U. Okay, because you have shown here all the parts of U. This is U. Hence A union A dash is equal to U. When intersection I am finding, is there any common part between A and A dash? Is there any common elements? No, no common elements are there. So here what will you get? uh, A intersection, A dash. Okay, A intersection, A dash. This is A and this is U. So no common elements are there. Hence it is high. Okay, here nothing has been shown. No elements are there in this set. Okay, because always the elements are shown with some shadings. Okay, since there is no element in A intersection A dash. Okay, no common element, hence it is high. Okay, over this one. Next, second one, De Morgan's law. Okay, so for De Morgan's law, this one I am doing, another you will do. De Morgan's law. Okay, let us take this one. A union B whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. Okay, let us find LHS. A union B whole dash. Okay, let us draw that. This is A, this is B, this is U. Okay, so here A union B whole dash, complement of A union B. That means the elements that do not belong to A union B. So which element? Okay, so these are the elements that belongs to U but doesn't belong to A union B. Now, A union B whole dash means what? In set form, this is X such that X belongs to U and X doesn't belong to A union B. Okay, this one. Now, what is this? A union B whole dash. Okay, let us find out the right hand side. This one will find out. Okay, RHS. A dash intersection B dash. Okay, A, B, and U. So first, let us show separately. A dash separately, B dash separately, then its intersection. Okay, let us draw A dash. A dash means all the elements except A. All the elements except A. Okay, understood? Here, this part, this shading. This shading shows A dash. Okay, now B dash. B dash. B dash means all the elements except B. Let us write like this. Okay, understood? This shading. This is B dash. Okay. Now, what we are going to show? A dash intersection B dash. Intersection means what? Common elements of A and B. Common elements means where you can show, you can see both the shadings. Okay. That means crossed lines. Crossed lines. It covers this part only. A. This is B. So let us. Okay. So the common parts, okay, common parts here you see except A and B, except A and B in all the remaining parts, common elements are there because crossed shadings are there means common elements are there except A and B. So you just final. Okay, this one only has shown. This is the rough figure. Rough figure. This is a fair figure. Okay, so this is what? Uh, this is uh, A dash intersection. Okay, here I have shown separately A dash and B dash. Then its intersection I have shown here. Okay. Now you check these two figures. this figure and this figure. Okay, both are same na, LHS and RHS. So, so it is A union B hold S equal to S intersection B. Understood? This is De Morgan's law. Okay, everything by using this Venn diagram, you can solve, you can prove anything easily. Okay. Similarly, you have to show this one. Okay, after watching the video, you will prove this one. Next, add as of that. A union. So this is what. Okay. So this part is your added. Okay. Now its complement. So complement of this part means complement of this part. Understood? Complement of this part means complement except means the elements that do not belong to this part and belongs to A. Okay. Now see, complement of A means you have left A. Complement of A, we have left A and other parts studied. Now, complement of a complement. Complement of a complement of A. So again, this part, complement of this part means that part we will omit. So what you will get? We will get this part. Okay. So what is this? This is A. So complement is A. Understood? Similarly, 5 days, 5 days. This is A, this is U. This is 5. Okay, because we have not shown any element here. You are showing some elements means you have to study. No shaded portion is there means it is 5. It's complement. Okay, complement means you have to leave all the parts. Okay, 5. 5 is nothing. Okay, so 5 days. 5 days means what? X such that X belongs to U and X doesn't belong to 5. So X belongs to U but doesn't belong to empty. So means all the elements that is U. Okay. Similarly, U dash. This is U. This is A. U dash. U dash means you will leave completely U. U dash means it's the U minus U, or in set folder form you write X such that X X belongs to U and X doesn't belong to U. And what is this? This is phi. Because while telling you about empty set, I have defined empty set phi. How I have defined X such that X not equal to X. This is phi. And here the same thing it comes. X belongs to you and X doesn't belong to you. What does it mean? It is an empty set. There is no such element like this. Hence it is phi. Okay. So this is all about the complement of a set. Understood, students? Okay. So now, basing on this, sometimes you can prove like this also. For example, A union B dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. Okay, so you can prove like this. Let X belongs to A union B dash. Okay. Hmm? Or you can show here double implication. So this implies X belongs to X belongs to U, and X doesn't belong to A union B. Okay. Or X belongs to U, X belongs to U, and okay, here you write X belongs to U, and X, see, union is there. Union. So what you have to write here? X doesn't belong to A. Okay. X doesn't belong to A, and X doesn't belong to B. Okay. Then make it separate. X belongs to U, and X doesn't belong to A. Okay. These two develop. This and this. And X belongs to U, and X does not belong to B. Okay. So X belongs to U and X doesn't belong to B. That means X belongs to A dash. Okay. And here X belongs to B dash. X belongs to A dash, and na, and means its intersection B dash. Okay. In this way also you can prove. And by taking the examples also, you can verify this De Morgan's law. Okay. So in three ways you can prove De Morgan's law: by using Venn diagram, or verifying through taking examples, or how I have solved algebraically. Okay. Thank you.